is Spencer, and I'm going to have another unscripted conversation about baseball with my dad.
Hi, Spencer.
Hi, Dad.
So I heard this past week for the first time something called Players Weekend. What is that?
It's um, it's a weekend where players can express themselves through what they wear, and they just goof around.
They goof around during the games?
Um, yeah, they play hard, but they like goof around. Like this Pirates player, I forgot what his name was, but he literally had a horse mask in the dugout.
Okay, all right. How long have they been doing Players Weekend?
Only since 2017.
Okay, and who's had some of the funnest outfits or uniforms or cleats?
Cameron Maybin has some really cool Spider-Man cleats. Um, Brad Boxberger, his back of his uniform, he was the first ever player to use emojis. In 2018, it was a box and a burger. Corey and Kyle Seager switched names, and they both play in the MLB. And and Gary Sanchez's name is the Kraken. Mike Trout's name is Keed. I almost know all the Angels' names.
So what are they? What are their
Albert Pujols is the Machine. David Fletcher is Flesh. Hamilton Simmons is Simba. Cole Calhoun is Kolkowski. Ty Buttrey, he has a peach emoji and a tree. Justin Upton is Jap. Mike Trout is Keed. Shohei Ohtani is Showtime. And Brian Goodwin is Goody.
Okay, a peach and a tree. What's that about?
Buttrey.
Oh, Buttrey. Okay. All right. So who has the best cleats, do you think, this year?
Ooh, there's some really good ones this year. I have not seen a lot of cleats this year. I know, like CC Sabathia had the Simpsons on his cleats.
Okay.
Had Greg Simpson. Luis Castillo's cleats are really cool. They have like the Dominican flag, his parents and his wife and his daughter on his cleats, and he also had his nickname La Pina.
I heard there's some controversy this year on the uniforms. What's that about?
Yeah, I am not the biggest fan myself. I like the Angels uniforms because they're black with white scripting, but yeah, they're kind of boring on what's supposed to be a fun weekend. They have no color, no fun in them. They're just all white with the lightest gray stitching, so you can barely see anything, and all black with white. It's like you're just watching them in like the early 1990s.
Okay, all right. So
I mean 1900s, not 1990s.
So I had a couple of people write in some questions for you after our last interview. And so one of them wants to know who your favorite umpire in the MLB is and why.
Well, it's obviously not Angel Hernandez. It's probably AJ Buckner.
And why would that?
Because I think he has a good strike zone. Anything close, even if it's like a centimeter of a ball, he calls a strike, so there's not many walks. But he will give people walks. Even though once it was strike 2 and he went strike 3, you're out.
Oh, really?
On strike 2 on this one guy, and he was getting booed by the home fans.
All right, and the second question I had is, do you know what minor league team used robot umpires this past year?
That is a really good question. Let me go back to some of the recaps. I don't think so.
I'm guessing that's a no. Well, that's one you'll have to look up, right? So
I feel like I know this though. I think I've heard this in a recap, but I don't know. Not sure.
All right, now, in my opinion, there's an Angels player that you owe an apology to.
Okay, yeah, I can agree. Cole Calhoun.
You know what I was gonna say, right?
Yeah.
You didn't include him in your top 5.
I'm not sure if he I don't think he's better than Justin Upton in 2019. I don't. But I think Justin Upton has had the better career. Because Cole Calhoun has had some inconsistent year and some beast years.
All right, what was his best beast year?
Probably 2015 when he won his first and right now his only Gold Glove.
Okay, all right. Did we already talk about the nicknames for the players from the Angels team?
Yeah, I did some of those.
Okay, all right. So next time, what do you want to talk about next time?
We can talk about our postseason from wild card to I think it goes ALDS, ALCS, and World Series, and who I think is going to be the MVP from the ALCS and the World Series, and I may actually be the ALDS. I forgot.
Okay, well, before we have that conversation, why don't you give a prediction? Are the Angels going to make postseason this year?
No, I thought they might before the All-Star break, and then they went out, lost the series against the Orioles. Okay, the second worst team in baseball. Then they had the Tigers. They lost to them too. They lost that series too. Although I was at the game that they won. But and they have to play the Astros 10 times. So that's basically probably 8 loses right there. Losses.
Okay, so you're predicting they're not making the postseason?
No.
All right. Okay, all right. Thanks for the conversation.
Okay, bye.